What's up, everyone? Welcome to TriceraChorus live stream, the newest in the series, in the .9 series. It's me, your host, Christian Colabelli, product manager of Effects Pedals, and
I'm Patrick Flores, also your co-host, project manager at Eventide.
And the TriceraChorus is your chorus powerhouse. 3 different voices, 3 different chorus effects types. You've got a chorus effect, a vibrato effect, and a chorale effect for even deeper diatonic style chorusing. And man, this thing can it can hit every modulation angle that you can think of. There's a detune on board, some envelope assignments as well, and we have our mighty swirl button. Right, Pat?
Oh yeah, the swirl is the special gift. You'll get to hear that a little bit later. But I think one of the coolest things about this line of pedal too is that it is like a simple form factor that pretty much everyone can use. You can pick this up, you can plug it in, you can turn some knobs, and you're gonna get the sound, that you're looking for. Or that'll inspire you, even if it's not something you're expecting. And to help along with that, we've built in 5 presets into the pedal, so you can kind of just get started and scroll through those sounds, or save your own sound. So I was thinking maybe we could go through some of those presets and show people the range of modulation within this pedal.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Start with preset 1.
Cool. Okay, so preset 1, we just have a nice...
Yeah, let's hear it clean real quick. Let's see what it sounds like without effort.
And it's... Okay, hit it. So one thing that I will say is this pedal's so reactive to different pickup assignments. So like here I'm just on my neck pickup. Now check this out. Here's this neck kind of single coil type thing. Man.
That's sweet sounding.
Very sweet sounding. And Pat, you have it on bass too, right?
I do. So
Whoa!
Oh
Welcome, TriceraChorus.
$2.99. So this is what it sounds like. Dry. It's a pretty subtle effect on the bass that I have right now, but it is one of those sweetening effects that you notice it when it's gone, especially within this context of a full mix. So here it is dry. Same thing, first preset.
Oof, man.
It's got that incubus-y kind of chorusy deep tone, you know what I mean? It works even on lower timbres.
Honestly, that we open up with Jeremy from Pearl Jam 10, that Jeff Ament bass tone, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
It just absolutely kills it. You're in that Jaco Pastorius type of territory as well.
Oh yeah, if we get it even deeper, it's gonna be super modulated and chorusy Jaco style.
Totally.
Yeah. So let's check out preset 2. I know that this thing has multiple effects built in too, but I know preset 2 is along the vibrato.
Preset 2 is
area.
Actually vibrato.
Called vibrato, aptly named.
Aptly named vibrato.
Let's check it out.
So I'm on my neck pickup. This is super cool for what were you saying? Just jazz gigs,
yeah,
you're
I was
playing?
imagining it for jazz gigs, cafe gigs, because it's a really good way to make your tone just instantly more interesting.
Oh wait, hold on.
that's actually really relevant now too, because of like all the lo-fi beats coming out and all the lo-fi music. That's the kind of modulation you're hearing on those tunes.
Absolutely. If you want to play that, you know, like the Instagram style guitars, we'll just hammer, just minor 9 city. So right, and again, like if you're doing that like walking bass type thing. Super sick for that stuff too.
Yeah.
You know?
So from like, we just went within the span of one preset from grunge to cafe jazz, you know, so like it just shows off really the versatility of this. There's actually one example we forgot to show off with the first preset I kind of want to go back to.
Oh, yes.
Just because that's a really important sound that I think people will immediately associate.
We were screwing around with it beforehand, so
let's check that out.
And it's an important sound.
So this is just after tweaking the knobs a tiny bit.
And again, I'm going through single coil right here, but let's see. Okay, so that's perfect. He got it dialed right in without even playing. Woo! Man, that's like Nevermind.
Yeah.
Straight up. And would you say that sound inspired, like, it's a generational guitar sound,
Totally. Right? To this day, and it's like what we were just talking about before the stream, how grunge is having like this reawakening. That sound is so relevant now. Like that modulated, chorusy, Nirvana clean tone.
It's coming back, man.
Especially with the Weezer stuff too.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's check out preset 3.
Okay, cool, man.
Cool, man.
Cool, man. Man, cool.
Man, cool.
So let's see. Okay, this is like great for funk type of rhythm. Again, like on a single coil type sound. So right now we're utilizing, we have some delay on board here in the TriceraChorus, and this is kind of like a faux reverb delay, like
faux
super
hall kind of type
yeah,
of thing.
super like 80s funk, like
it's almost like a gated reverb, like Steely Dan style gated verb sound.
Literally, this is like, it's like Josie, straight up. So like I literally the pick almost went flying there.
Steely Dan style.
I just want to let you know that I got home from LA super late and I'm super jet lagged. So I get one mulligan.
Yes.
Okay, so. Cool suit and some sunglasses and
LA
like little LA style sunglasses and go to Bungalow in Santa Monica and play that.
You probably could.
Yes.
All you need is this.
Awesome. Yeah, Tricera will get you there.
I kind of want to hear a little bit more of articulation and delay because that's such a surprising element of this pedal.
Totally.
When I think of choruses, I'm thinking like the boss stuff, and I'm thinking of just other like pedals that do only the chorus, which is great and it sounds awesome, but it really caught me off guard seeing that you can add ambience and room to this. So I kind of want to just hear the delay a little bit.
Okay, cool, yeah. Roll off the mix, man.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Woo! We're back in that.
Woo! Got it.
Nailed it. First try.
Oh, man. Okay, cool.
Cool. Let's check out preset 4. Let's see where that kind of takes us inspirationally.
I'm sorry, somebody requested a Cure riff, and I was just trying to... Wait, we got to go back to preset 1 real quick.
I got you.
Okay, let's see. Oh, God, it's so bad.
That's the Cure riff.
There we go.
That's the Cure riff.
Dude,
We're here to make the fans happy,
I don't know,
you know?
man. Oh, boy, I got to go home and...
Send you back to LA.
I'm going back to LA. Brutal.
Let's check out preset 4, see where that takes us.
Okay. Oh, yes, preset 4. Sorry, I was still in 1980.
Cure mode.
Okay, so preset 4 is really kind of like a slow flange type thing, or a slow phase, but again, it puts you in that kind of, in this type of territory. Like, and again, I can't stress enough how important it is to play all different pickup configurations with this pedal, because every single one responds differently. And it's just, to me, that's one of the coolest things, because this thing is so reactive to whatever you throw at it, you know? Yeah. So. It's literally like Rooster from Alice in Chains. Dirt.
It's Swirl.
Okay, so now we're bringing in Swirl, which adds another layer of phasing. Hear how that totally changed the EQ.
Let's take it out. Back in.
Let me play it on a different pickup too. Single coil.
Swirl on.
So you get that kind of like nice airplane thing happening.
Swirl off. Wow, it has a univibey kind of vibe to it.
It's like a quasi
vibe.
Quazuna vibe.
Quasi
Quasi-univibe. There you go.
There you go. Nailed it.
Call it whatever you want, but it's definitely something different. I will say, truly, all jokes aside, it is its own thing. It's got its own. It really does have its own character, and that's the first thing I noticed. Like we tune that especially for this iteration of the algorithm. Very sciencey.
Yes.
But it really does. Man, it sounds so sweet, and once you get it under your hands. You'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah. And just a cool little aesthetic feature that I really appreciate about this pedal is that hitting Swirl turns, it's probably hard to see in the camera, but turns this LED green.
Right.
Which to me is just so dope.
Absolutely. A certain shade of green.
Certain shade of green, sure. We didn't talk about the envelope following in this, so let's go to preset 5 and just kind of touch on that a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Woo.
Preset 5.
Okay, so this is really going to be dependent on the threshold that you set. You got to really find the sweet spot in here, and also how hard you pick. I'll play you in a couple different. Hear that? Beautiful.
Oh.
Wait, let me play that on a different pickup setting too. Oh man. Oh. I'm swooning on the inside. So romantic.
I'm in love.
Oh.
Nice. Hit that a little harder so people can kind of
yes.
get an idea of like how dynamic
So
it
check
is.
this out. No effect.
Try to hold that out so it can like decay into it.
So you get that little bounce right there.
That's actually really useful if you're playing a gig where it calls for like not having a big pedal board and you need to transition from like a ambient, sweet pea, ethereal, like clean tone and then into like a funky, straight, rhythm tone because you don't even have to deactivate the pedal at that point.
No, I would just roll. Exactly. So.
Yeah.
So you got a little bit there.
Slapback,
kind of a cool slapback. It's its own little effect, right?
Cool. Let's go back to preset 1 and then hear a little bit more about Swirl and talk a tiny bit more about that because I think that's really what makes this pedal so special.
I want to show it off in a rock context too.
Oh,
man.
seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, back to preset 1.
We're doing all romance stuff. We gotta.
We're falling in love too fast. We need a little bit of heat in this relationship.
Oh my God, we need some tension. Oh my God. Okay.
All right, so that's preset 1. Let's hear that because I think in this preset it's a little bit more noticeable when the swirl comes on. So let's just kind of hear it without it and then with it on.
Yeah, we're just gonna show a different character of the swirl real quick. Let's see.
Wow, that's deep. That's a deep
so
modulation.
Awesome. Man, I cannot tell you how warm that feels under the hands too.
Yeah.
It just kind of gets that pick attack, like. Did you get it? It just gets under your pick attack, if I can say that. Like, you know how certain effects, like you're fighting with that the whole time? This kind of just rolls off a little bit of that harsh character and just gives you all that sustain. Right. So again, depending on your settings, you're going to experience swirl in a different way. So that's another one that you want to explore and play with different pickups, different configurations, and you can dial in a lot of really cool sounds in there. And also, I mean, it's worth noting that we have a ton of really usable presets that we created. Thanks to some of my beta testers too for submitting some awesome ones. But if you hit up EDM via USB, you can access some really, really great starting points and create your own, which is
create and save your own.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the key. Okay, so should we talk about this in a rock context for a second?
I think so because just that sound is inspiring me to like want to be able to hear it with some distortion behind it, get that super deep modulated gain sound.
Okay, cool. So here's the thing. Pat and I have been listening to this one band. We touched on this earlier in the live stream. The modulated thing is coming back in modern rock, in all areas of modern rock. There's a bunch of bands we've been listening to. One in particular, there's this band called Turnstile. I don't know if you're familiar with them. You should be. They just put a record out called Glow On that is just incredible. It's just such a great eclectic mix of genres. And it has modulation and different types of modulation all over the record. and it's something that the TriceraChorus could absolutely cover every aspect of it. So I'm actually playing through a Mesa Boogie Fillmore right here. Thank you to Mesa, our friends at Mesa, for outfitting us with these awesome amps. We use them for everything. And I'm gonna just switch over to the dirty channel, and we'll play you a riff from Glow On.
Glow On. Turnstile, if you're watching, if you're listening.
You want those?
You want some of these? You want some?
1, 2, 3, 4. Bringing the Afro-Cuban drums. But you see, you get the idea there. We're just slamming this right in the front of the amp.
Yeah.
And it sounds awesome.
Let's hear you strum that with distortion without the bass real quick, because I think.
And that's with Swirl on.
That's with Swirl on. It's like a
so that's
wah,
just
so
yeah.
deep.
I mean that's just straight into the amp. You know, you got that like the like almost like a what's it called, like a voodoo child type thing.
Totally. Yeah. It's very univibey.
You get the idea there. You could go wild with that all day long.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, man.
It really does, man. I really think this, man. I don't want to play all my children. I love all my children equally, but this one might be my favorite.
Yeah, this one's on your board.
This one's definitely on my board, and I've got some new preset alchemies coming out where I'm actually pairing this with like a micro pitch, which is kind of interesting. I mean, micro pitch is in here anyway on the detune, but like it's really cool to pair those two together. It's just wild. You're getting like you have the dry chorus and the wet chorus together, and it's a chorus sandwich.
Chorus.
A delicious chorus sandwich.
Chorus town.
Okay, chorus town.
Should we take some questions from
Are there questions?
The viewers?
No questions.
We've answered every single one.
We're the best.
That's how good we're at.
We're so good right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So should we play? We'll play out.
Should we play it out? Yeah, if you have any questions though, like feel free to write it in the chat. Even if we don't answer it in this live stream, we'll be looking at the comments and answering any questions you might have about this pedal. And you know, we take requests. So
The Cure. I'll work on it, guys.
we got the Cure for the next one.
I'll have the Cure for that.
I'll pick up the guitar for this one. Is that cool?
Yes, and Pat's gonna now play Instagram guitar. We'll go back to a clean tone and we'll just play out with some more romance music.
Yeah. But just to kind of wrap it up, this is
$2.99. $2.99 street price and it's green.
TriceraChorus.
That's going back to the old Pearl Jam.
That's a callback to the beginning of the stream if you were watching.
So you got to go back and watch the whole thing 5 times.
Then
now.
you'll get it.
And share it. Okay.